It's Wellness Nerd Out time! How you guys doing today? Happy Wellness Nerd Out time, you guys. And today we are going to be talking about a very, very interesting topic that has been studied very recently, and that is vitamin D supplementation and its effects on COVID. All right, so let's get right into it. But first, we're going to say happy birthday, Max Haller. Happy birthday, Maxie. I love you, man. This one's for you. We'll talk about him more at the end. But as for now, let's get into our discussion of the day. So, to give a few examples of some studies that have been done recently with vitamin D and COVID, we have a randomized control trial that showed those patients that had COVID-19 that had been supplementing with vitamin D prior to their infection, actually only 2% of them were admitted to the ICU after being diagnosed with COVID-19, whereas those who had not taken any vitamin D prior to their diagnosis of COVID-19, it was 50%, a whopping 50% of COVID-19 patients that had not been supplementing with vitamin D were admitted to the ICU. All right. Another randomized control trial showed that patients with SARS-CoV-2 and vitamin D deficiency that took 1,500 micrograms of vitamin D for 7 days straight. Now, 1,500 is a lot more than that daily value, right? Keep in mind, our daily values are around 15 micrograms. They're up to 25 for different demographics, right? But around 15 is an average. And they were taking 1,500 micrograms of vitamin D for 7 days, 1,500 micrograms daily, and then did it again for another 7. But if these patients had sufficient amounts of vitamin D in the system already, they just did one dosage. All right. And this actually showed a significant reduction in the duration of SARS-CoV-2, as opposed to the control group. So it reduced the duration significantly of the disease. Another study we have is a cohort study that it showed that patients who took 150 milligrams of magnesium, 500 micrograms of vitamin B12, and 25 micrograms, of vitamin D daily, they actually had a far reduced risk of needing supplemental oxygen and being admitted into the intensive care unit, as opposed to those who had not taken it. All right. So what else do we got? We have some other studies that were done, retrospective cohorts. I was reading a few of them. One retrospective cohort study showed that 2,000 micrograms of vitamin D given intravenously within 1 month prior to being diagnosed with COVID-19, or within a week after of being diagnosed with COVID-19, had a severe reduction in death rate. So they were way more less likely to die from COVID-19. So pretty powerful stuff there. Another retrospective cohort study, this one showed that patients taking intravenous dosages of 2,000 micrograms, once again, of vitamin D within, for every 2 to 3 months, I should say, in the year preceding their diagnosis of COVID-19, but not, interestingly, those who were given 2,000 micrograms just a couple hours after being diagnosed with COVID orally, right? So the intravenous ones, again, having been given 2,000 micrograms of vitamin D every 2 to 3 months for the preceding year, right, before diagnosis, but not those given the oral dosage, they were less likely not only to die from COVID, but in general had far less severe cases of COVID-19. So again, just some more proof that, you know, if we take our diet and lifestyle into account and we do everything that we can minimize our chances for having a severe COVID infection and dying, right, or admission to the ICU. Now, another retrospective cohort study showed that upon hospitalization with supplementation of vitamin D, there was a reduction in death rate with those who had taken vitamin D upon hospitalization as compared to those who had not. All right. And another retrospective cohort study showed that those with chronic kidney disease that were given calcitriol or vitamin D3 with advanced chronic kidney disease had reduced severity of COVID-19 and were less likely to die from the virus. And there was even another study, a prospective cohort study, that showed vitamin D supplementation severely reduced your risk for dying from a COVID-19 infection. So, you know, just a few studies. I think we named like 8 of them. But, you know, it's a relatively novel topic. Is it, of course, as the virus is in itself, right? But, you know, take it and apply it to your life, please. Get your vitamin D every day for, you know, more reasons than reducing severity and your chances of being admitted to the ICU or of dying from COVID, you know. But for those as well, especially during this time, going through this pandemic, all right? Take care of yourself, people. Now, before we go, we are going to say, happy birthday, Max Haller. Happy birthday, Maxie. I love you, man. This one is 100,000% for you, and it's forever your day in the book of When Wellness. And, you know, Max should have more days than this, and, you know, maybe we'll start talking about it more often, because Max is our behind-the-scenes guy. You know, not only is he a great guy, he is great at what he does. He could do just about anything with a computer. He is working on our YouTube channel right now, our When Wellness website. That will be coming out soon here. And, you know, he's our, again, behind-the-scenes guy that, you know, he makes all this possible. You know, he's giving us the power to spread helpful knowledge to as many people as we can and to promote the independent betterment of oneself, right? As our message has been from day one here at When Wellness. And I'm very thankful to you, Max, for you know, for helping me to do that. And I'm also thankful for having had you as a friend for so long, because me and Max have had some great times, baby. Some real great times. We had a lot of fun, man. You know, we don't really need to talk about them, but they were definitely some good ones that I will never ever forget. And again, man, this one is 100,000,000% for you. When I call Max, I call him Max a billion, because you call a normal Max a million, and he's 1,000 times as cool as the next Max. So yeah, I mean it, man. We've been best friends for so long, and you know, you're the absolute man. I want you to know you're the absolute man. And I hope you're having a great day today. I hope you're really enjoying it, whether you're hanging out with Caroline, whether you're alone, whatever you're doing. And again, I hope you're not working too hard. I know I told you that this morning, but, you know, please don't do excessive work on When Wellness today, because I know you're an animal, and I appreciate you, and you're a beast, and I know that you probably could do a lot of it with your eyes closed super quick, but I would rather you just enjoy your day today and just relax. All right, man? So, hey, this one's for you, buddy. Have a great night too, all right? Who do we got on here? Let's see. My Booty Music, how you doing? Gino, what's going on? And Maxie, what's up, birthday boy, birthday man? How you doing? Thank you guys very much. Another one down Tomorrow we'll talk to you about something else useful that you can apply to your life to improve your own health or somebody's that you love. And we'll see you then, you guys. Have a great rest of your night and happy Wellness. Thank you so much.